Yo, what it do, Goonies? Welcome back to the channel. JTGoonie bringing you another video here. Today is a little bit of a different one. Happy New Year first and foremost. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a great holiday season. For me, it was super busy. I went from Christmas to my birthday to New Year's all within a week. So I apologize for the lack of uploads, but 2024 is here and I can guarantee you this is going to be the best year yet. We have seen so much growth on the channel in 2023, and I could not be more thankful and appreciative of every last one of you. All of you who comment and like and subscribe on the videos means a lot to me, you guys. It really does. Today, we're doing a setup recap tour. I know we're already in 2024, but this is going to be my 2023 setup tour recap. Just kind of giving you guys a look behind the scenes as to what goes on here. You know what I mean? What goes on the channel, what I do, the equipment I use on a regular basis to bring you guys the content that you guys enjoy. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop on into this one and take a look at my setup. So starting off here on the top of my desk, we're going to go ahead and talk about the peripherals that I use. Mainly, it has been this SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL keyboard. Honestly, I love this thing. It has been put through the test of time. It has been smashed. It has been through the ringer. But honestly, I can't use any other keyboard. I've tried. I am in the market for looking to get something new. I want something wireless, so that is another thing that's kind of swaying me from getting into a new keyboard. But that is the keyboard that I use, and then I do now use the glorious Model 02 Pro. Honestly, super duper lightweight mouse. I absolutely love this thing. It's crazy light. The buttons are nice and clicky, nice and thick. So we've got clicks. Fucking love this mouse. It's nice and snappy. I was using a Model O wireless, the OG, like literally a launch edition. I'll grab it. Hold on one second. This is a launch edition Model O wireless. Honestly, this guy has been my go-to for quite some time. He's got dust in it all up in the honeycombs here. It was time to upgrade. He's done his part. Now this is my MacBook mouse, which we'll get into here in a second. But this is these are my. I won't use any other mouse other than a Glorious mouse. You can't convince me that there are other options. You can't. Like, Glorious just is the best when it comes to gaming mice, in my opinion. Next up, we have one of my favorite parts of the setup, my Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. This thing has been, you know, a great addition to the setup for when I do want to play controller, which I do sometimes in Warzone. You know, you guys will see it on the channel. I do honestly love this controller. Xbox is the correct option. Sorry, PlayStation users, that's just how it is. But the Elite Series 2, I am looking to get a custom one in my color scheme for the channel. But honestly, this controller is badass. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but you get the things like the metal construction, the built-in trigger stops, great feeling bumpers. The black on black looks fantastic. And it does come with the 4 triggers on the back as well. So, you know, you do have your remappable buttons, and all of the buttons on this guy are remappable. And you do have the multi-mode for the profiles on the control. So I have one for Warzone, I have one for Call of Duty multiplayer, and I also have a separate one for Destiny 2 because I do play a lot of Destiny. And then I have like just the blank profile whenever I play games like Forza or any of the other Xbox Game Pass games. The Elite Series 2, phenomenal controller. Next up is my Elgato Stream Deck. Honestly, if you are a content creator, this thing is absolutely clutch for pretty much any setup. Even if you're not a content creator and you use a lot of different programs in your day-to-day, the Elgato Stream Deck, I just have the base one. The 15 key Stream Deck honestly does me more than enough. I see people with the XL, and if you need that, by all means go for it. But for me, the regular 15 key does me just fine. Moving on to audio, we've got 3 things to talk about here. You all know this microphone, the Shure SM7B. It has pretty much been in my setup since the beginning. This exact microphone, I've never had to replace it. I've never had any issues with it. It is just a tried and true microphone. It pretty much is the streamer buff. So if you are a content creator, this isn't the end all be all. There's some Rode mics out there that are absolutely crushing it right now. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to upgrade to next, but the Shure SM7B has honestly been my set it and forget it piece. It is the one piece that has probably stayed the most consistent. In this, I have this connected to a boom arm from Tonor, which they make great quality boom arms. This is not a gas mounted one. This is a spring loaded one. But honestly, this one has been super consistent in terms of like balance and weight. This is a heavy microphone. The Tonor boom arm has no problems holding it up. Next, we've got the Go XLR, which honestly, I have the mini version. I don't need the full size one. If you want the soundboard on it, if you want to have all the extra frills, go with the full board. But honestly, the Go XLR mini for my chat mic, my audio, like for my microphone, my Discord, the gain, any music that I'm playing for the stream is all routed through this. It has 4 buttons that you can use to mute each source, as well as 4 faders to where you can adjust the volume on the fly, I personally have it set up to where my microphone, my Discord audio, and any in-game chat goes to the chat channel. Music, obviously from the music. And then I have things like Google Chrome, the game, everything like that set through the system slider. That way I can adjust it on the fly. But there are additional inputs and outputs that you can use, such as the actual game designated output for the stream. And I like it because you can independently separate your audio sources. So if I didn't want stream to hear the music, or if I didn't want stream to hear the game, I can have it mute to stream, but not to me, and vice versa. And it just makes my life so much easier. Next, and this is actually the most consistent part in this entire setup, are my headphones. I have been using this exact same pair of SteelSeries Arctis Pro wireless for probably 4 years now. Honestly, I have never had any issues with this headset. There was a time where I dropped it 2 years ago and I had to get a warranty claim on it. Honestly, SteelSeries customer service is peak perfection when it comes to customer service, and I'm not even joking. It's so good. I dropped my headphone, the left ear cup stopped working, and they just sent me a new one. I called customer service. I was like, hey, driver's not working anymore. What can I do? Like, what are my options? It's like, dude, we'll just send you a new one. And I was like, what? So got a replacement. And honestly, the adjustable headband, the tension headband is great. It is made from aluminum, and it does have these super soft ear pads on them. And it does come with a DAC that also doubles as a battery charger because, funnily enough, they're hot swap. The battery, you just pop it out, pop in a new fresh one, and you're ready to game. Honestly, I love these headphones. I can't see myself buying any other set of headphones. To be 100% honest with you, I can be connected to my phone and to my computer at the same time. So if someone calls me, it'll ring through the headset, and it's not obtrusive. It's not like bloop, 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 bloop. It just gives me a nice little chime. I hit the button, answers the call. That boom, done. That's the audio setup. That's pretty much it for audio. As far as monitors go, I'm rocking 2 27-inch Acer gaming monitors. The one in front is going to be a 1440p 144 hertz IPS panel, 27 inches across. Honestly, these monitors have been pretty dang good. I've had them for a couple of years now, and I don't see myself getting any new ones until these ones absolutely bite the dust. To my left, I do have another 27-inch, except for this one is a 1080p 144 hertz. They're the exact same monitor, just different resolutions. I use the 1440p for gaming and the 1080p for everything else, like OBS. I use it for Discord sometimes. I'll put some web pages up in case I'm trying to get, some inspiration on a graphic design that I'm working on. And then up top, I do have just a random on-brand, literally the brand name is On, monitor that I got at Walmart for like $25 or something like that. The 24-inch 60 hertz, I think 1080p monitor. Honestly, I just needed something just to run. Honestly, the only thing that goes on that monitor is Discord, so I can have it open pretty much at all times. And honestly, it has stood the test of time. This setup has been moved around and jumbled up all different types of way, and honestly, pretty dang good. Now, for the piece de resistance, let's go ahead and talk about the actual PC running all of this stuff here. It is a Lian Li 011 dynamic case. She has been with me since the 011 Dynamic came out. It was my very first PC case. I love this thing. We're rocking a Ryzen 9 5950X CPU. We're rocking the Ryzen Kraken X72 360mm radiator AIO setup. This thing is an absolute beast. I had to remember actually what that was. That's sitting on an Asus ROG Strix B450F motherboard. Honestly, I don't see myself upgrading anytime soon. I'm running the stream at 1080p, no issues. I've got 32 gigs of G-Skill Ripjaws RAM, sitting with a 2080 Ti from Zotac Gaming. It's the AMP Extreme. I do need a graphics card upgrade, I really do. So get subscribed, go buy some merch. We're rocking 9 fans. I've got a push-pull configuration on the ventilation. I do have an Elgato HD60S capture card inside, and I'm rocking two 1TB M.2 SSDs and then a 500GB M.2 SSD with an additional Samsung Evo 90 2TB SSD in the back, and then I have a 2TB external hard drive for when I go from editing on my PC to editing on my MacBook. Now, the MacBook is the star of the show. If I'm being honest, I love my MacBook so much, and honestly, I'm going to switch full time from editing on my PC to editing on my MacBook. As long as this MacBook holds up, it is an M2 Pro MacBook Pro 14-inch from 2022. This thing has honestly been super solid in the performance. I'll edit a 20-30 minute video and export that video in maybe 15 minutes. My PC takes me around 20-30 minutes just to encode. So honestly, I love this thing. It is so good to me. I love it. She's my baby. And last but not least, some of the miscellaneous tech that I'm running are my Google Pixel 7 Pro and my iPhone 14 Pro Max. These are my two daily drivers. I basically use my iPhone for everything personal. So like all my friends have iPhones, iMessage, all that good stuff. And everything work related or, regarding the channel or anything like that goes on the Pixel 7 Pro. I also have the Apple AirPods Pro 2. Honestly, best wireless earbuds in the game. No questions, like there is no other option. And then I also rock an Apple Watch Ultra 2. Honestly, the Ultra 2, I upgraded from an SE. I really liked the SE. The battery life was great, but the Ultra 2 has been absolutely solid. I am getting an average of 3 days battery life out of this watch. 3 days, wear it, sleep in it, work out in it, all that good stuff. And then pop it on the charger on day 3 while I'm in the shower getting ready for work. Take it off the charger at full charge. Charges in about 30-40 minutes. And then I'm back to the races on to my next 3 days. So that has been my setup. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And we're on the road. We're on the road to 1,000. And I bet we can hit it by March, you guys. Smack the like button. Smack the subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace.